So I just want to give you a few tips when you're tinting a UTV. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the Waiting for Faded Black Man. Like I said before, thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel, supporting the channel, and hanging out in the Wednesday night live streams. Now, I just wanted to kind of touch base on these UTVs, you know. First, I've been tinting a bunch of them lately. I tinted 2 4-doors, a Can-Am, and a Ranger. So I thought, why not make a video and give people a couple little things to look out for if they get these in their shop and they want to get them tinted. Now, as you can see, I just have a 2-door Ranger, 4-door Can-Am. They're a little different in how they're designed. So I just want to touch base on a couple points. The Can-Am, I'm not going to do right away. I'm going to knock the Ranger out right now. 20% sides and rear and a 5% visor. This one is going to get 20% sides and rear, and he's going to get some vinyl wrap. So we're going to do this one later. But right now, let's look at both of them and check out some differences. So I know it might be hard to see, but on the back window on this Can-Am and the back window of the Ranger, they're both different, okay? The Ranger is actually a little bit more difficult to do because they don't have any matrix going around the brackets to hold the glass in. The Can-Am, they actually have matrix that goes around. So with this, it's pretty easy. All you do is cut your pattern to go around the matrix, and it works out really well. This one, I'm gonna show you guys, I kind of made my own matrix with some vinyl. I talked to the customer about it. He was okay with it because you just kind of need something to hide the film behind, because the bolts and the brackets mount right up to the glass, and you can kind of see that when you're looking from the outside looking in. It's not terrible, but if you want to make it look a little bit cleaner, it's something that I try to do. The other one I didn't do that, but then I thought to myself, okay, I'm gonna have another one. Let's figure out a way to get the tint behind the matrix. Both of these glasses have to be taken out and removed, so you got to be careful when you're doing that. I mean, there is no way you're going to do them inside because they got the frame and the bracketry and the bracing and stuff like that, so you're not going to do them inside. You got to pop them out. It's not really that hard to do, but it does take a little more work. The Can-Am, the other Can-Am 4-door I did, it actually took these windows out. I think that I'll probably be able to just trim around the matrix and not have to remove the glass. The Ranger 4-doors, when you get the 4-doors for the Ranger, the back window actually rolls up and down like a car. So you don't need to take the rear glass on the Ranger, but on the Can-Am, these just pop out. So it's different styles, different designs, okay? And then now on the Can-Am 4-doors, these right here, you overcut them, you can slide them in easy, it's not that big a deal. These windows roll up and down like a regular car, cool, no problem. Now, the Ranger, these up and down like a car. Now, the last one I did had power windows in the front. This one has crank downs. I actually prefer the crank downs because I can just fine tune it right away. I don't need to turn on the power. So these are straightforward, not a big deal. And then as far as visor strips, it gets a little bit tricky. You have to cut around all this extra supports and things like that. So that's a little more time consuming. This Ranger actually has a big box up there, so I'm gonna have to try to trim around that. Nothing terrible, just something you gotta kind of look out for. He wants to do a nice low visor. The Can-Am, he's not getting a visor, but like I said before, all the blue on here is gonna get wrapped in a matte black. So that one I'm gonna be doing later, and tomorrow, this little Ranger, we're gonna knock this one out today. Okay, so you can see on this one, man, basically I grabbed some black vinyl and I just made a nice little shape. So the bracket will go on here from the other side. You can hide the tint behind it. It should look pretty good. These brackets mount on top too here as well. Once I get done at the end, I'll trim around that and make a nice little shape to duplicate this shape of this one, and it'll look pretty good. I think that really helps because, like I said before, guys, that there is no border. The border goes across right here. This bracket comes way over, and then from the other side, the bolts, they just smash right up against the glass, and there's nothing to hold it. There's nothing to hide that tint from bunching up and getting bubbles and stuff like that. So, like I said, I made this around here. Now the bracket will go on. When it mounts on, it'll look good. No one will see it. I'll hide my tint right behind there, and we'll be good to go. Now this window is just a straight window. It's this big, flat. I'll just lay it across here. I'll trim it out around the black borders. I'll probably shrink it on the bottom to make it a little bit tighter, and that window will be pretty much good to go. So I got the two-door done. Like I said, man, these things they're kind of a pain. You know, going around the visor, I actually did the visor twice. It just wasn't fitting. There's things you gotta go around on both of the vertical sides. On this one, you gotta go around the thing on the bottom. It took me 2 chances to get it. The second time turned out a lot better than the first time. Like I said too, the back windows, you gotta pull them out. I tried to put some vinyl around the button mounts, the bolt mounts for the brackets to try to help it look better so you wouldn't have those light gaps going around them. There's nothing to hide up on these Rangers, like I said before, man. So I try to do that to make it look a little bit better. I think it turned out really good. The back window looks good. I know these things are gonna be out in the dirt. They're gonna be out riding around in the fields, in the country and stuff like that. So it's not gonna be a show vehicle, but I think it turned out really good. This thing's 20%. You don't see these things smoked out a lot. So like I said before, I gotta still get this blue one done. So now I'll do a little quick clips, walk around so you can check it out. Like I said before, man, thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Smash that subscribe button, hit that bell so you're not missing any notifications, and I'll be back when I get time with another video. But until then, stay faded. Peace.